This is a Zionist and couldn't be more of a definitive Ashkenazi telling rabbis that they're fucked up, that they're a Jew betrayer, etc., etc. We'll play.
We come from Israel. Our people come from Israel.
You are not a Semite. You are Ashkenazi. You are white as a ghost. You are not native to the Middle East, no matter how much you think you are. Even if you have ancestors that were born there or settled there, it's more like it. And that's what happened. You are not native to the Palestinian land, which is now called Israel. But she's letting it go real quick, giving away the game.
Zionism is a political movement which is causing bloodshed. That's
where our family is from. I'm from Israel. How can you hold that flag?
This is because the action.
Now, she only went back maybe a generation or two. All right, we'll say two. Say 2 generations. She will discover that her family is not actually from there. But maybe she knows that already. What do you think? You think she knows? You think she's crying her crocodile tears because of the insulated world that she grew up in, and now it's shattering all around her? She doesn't know what to believe. She just believes that everybody's an anti-Semite. When you see your own rabbis saying that this is a genocide and that is Palestinian land, it literally rips her in half because she doesn't know what to think. She just thinks everybody hates the Jews. But when you see your own saying it, now you got to question everything, whether you want to or not. But there is no question that she is internally unraveling, doesn't know what to do.
Of the Zionist people, they are responsible.
What are you talking about? That's our ancestors.
We lived in a beautiful peace.
What flag is that?
We lived in a beautiful peace with Palestinian people for hundreds of years.
Right there, Metal. There you go. You want to take the rabbi's word for it? Because I will. And you better believe that look ain't a joke. That's a lifestyle. This particular style of Judaism has been passed down for century upon century upon century. And if anybody knows, it's them. The Jews and the Palestinians have lived peacefully in the Middle East prior to 1948 for century upon century upon century. And those particular Jews are native to the Middle East. Not this lady. Probably isn't very good if she goes out into the sun for very long. But apparently this is where her family's from.
You're saying that you're not a Jew! You're not a Jew! How dare you!
When Zionism
You're not a Jew!
when Zionism came in,
You're not a Jew. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that this gentleman knows the Talmud backwards and forwards, all of the teachings of the Jewish faith inside and out, can recite it just as those who can quote the Bible, and this woman doesn't know jack shit. I'm willing to make a bet on that. Just a thought. Capture that image, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this image. This is everything. In fact, Colin, screenshot it if you can. Zionist, Palestinian supporters, and an actual Jewish person. The rage they feel is all predicated on the fact that their existence, while extremely affluent, is extremely sheltered. And I've been around it. I've been around people like her. There were people like her on my mother's side of the family who believe that they are ethnically and religiously superior. Now, I don't believe they are. I don't believe anybody is. But for them, that's what they believe. And it is a indoctrinated form of ideology that is very prevalent amongst the affluent. This is not common, generally speaking, amongst those that are not. Working class Jews do not share that same sentiment, at least as far as I've been able to observe. But this is pretty crystal clear where they're at.
Cause them bloodshed. They cause rivers of bloodshed.
How can you say that you're Jewish? How can you shame your own people?
Who is a Jew?
We're Jews. This is our people.
We're all Jews here. He was against Judaism.
What?
True, we're all Jews here. All right?
Yeah, so how are they saying that?
Because they believe in God. Jewish, I'm standing
Genocide.
it.
I don't want
Are you
that.
believing in God?
That's our country.
And the Talmud says it's not our country like that.
That is our country. How dare you say that about our own people?
Because I'm
What's wrong with
Jewish.
you?
Because I'm Jewish, I'm
Fuck you.
Prime example of that indoctrination of the worst kind. First says it's our country. It isn't. Then she gets enraged to the point in which she physically assaults this man and does it thinking that she can just get away with it. There is not a thought in her mind that she could ever get arrested, ever get reprimanded, ever. She's angry. I'm hurt. I can do whatever I want. That's how she thinks. That's the danger. And that's why they are so ready, willing, and able to send hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians to their death. She is grateful for the state of Israel killing the people she believes are trying to kill her people. Justified homicide. And she's got that bloodlust running through her veins if I've ever seen it.
Genocide. This is not what Jews stand for. This is not what Jews stand for.
Shame, shame,
You guys are monsters.
shame on you!
Now, I can't tell if this is her husband, if this is her companion, if this is, again, I don't want to stereotype, but with all of the Madonna bling, he could be gay. But this is a person who clearly was giving them the finger as well. This is, again, I don't know what she would have done further, but as you can see, and this is just done in a regular town square. I don't know where in New York. It looked like it was Midtown for a second. I couldn't tell. In this case, you have somebody who's being dragged away because she clearly may have ended up doing something that she would have regretted really bad. And the best part is, and the thing you should all take away from this clip, is the fact that no one was aggressive to her. She was extremely hostile, and it could have gotten really bad. Now, of course, what is she capable of doing? She isn't capable of doing much of anything, if nothing else. But that is the importance of the side that is trying to push forward real fundamental change in our foreign policy. You must not react. You can't. She basically has to be allowed to do this. And the reason being is it's only going to take a few instances, which is why what is so inspiring about the Free Palestine movement is the fact that unbelievably, it's as if everybody understands the score and understands the level of discipline that they have to put forward to make sure that this does not fail.